Across the vast expanse of the North American continent, a curious phenomenon has taken hold. From coast to coast, we find pockets of silence, sprawling testaments to bygone eras. These are the ghost towns and deserted cities of the United States. Once vibrant hubs of human activity, these places now stand as silent sentinels, their stories etched into crumbling facades and overgrown streets. Join me as we embark on a journey to uncover the mysteries behind these deserted landscapes. We will traverse the Rust Belt and venture into forgotten corners of the country, seeking to understand the forces that led to their decline. From economic upheaval to natural disasters, the reasons are as varied as the landscapes themselves. Prepare to delve into the annals of history, to unearth the untold stories of the people who once called these places home. This is a journey into the heart of America's forgotten cities, a testament to the enduring power of time and the ever-changing face of human civilization. Our journey begins in the heartland of America, in the state of Indiana. Here, on the shores of Lake Michigan, lies the city of Gary. Once a symbol of American industrial might, Gary rose to prominence in the early 20th century, fueled by the insatiable demand for steel. The roar of furnaces and the clang of machinery reverberated through the streets as thousands of workers toiled tirelessly, their sweat and labor building not just a city, but a nation. Gary became synonymous with the American dream, a place where hard work and determination could forge a better life. Families flocked to Gary from across the country, drawn by the promise of steady employment and a chance to build a future. Neighborhoods sprang up. Schools and hospitals were built, and a vibrant community took root, its lifeblood the molten steel that flowed from its mills. But the winds of change were blowing. As global competition intensified, the American steel industry began to falter. For Gary, this marked the beginning of a slow and agonizing decline. The once bustling factories, symbols of Gary's prosperity, fell silent. The lifeblood of the city, the molten steel that had fueled its growth, slowed to a trickle, and with it the lifeblood of the community began to ebb away. Families who had built their lives in the shadow of the mills were forced to uproot, to seek new opportunities in distant lands. The exodus from Gary had begun, leaving behind a city grappling with its uncertain future. As jobs disappeared and families moved away, the very fabric of the community began to fray. Schools and businesses closed their doors, their windows boarded up, becoming stark reminders of the city's fading glory. Today, Gary stands as a poignant reminder of the cyclical nature of industrial progress. Its empty streets and decaying buildings serve as a solemn warning, a testament to the fragility of economic dependence and the enduring human spirit in the face of adversity. Our journey eastward leads us to the banks of the Mahoning River, to Youngstown, Ohio. Like Gary, Youngstown was a city forged in the crucible of industry. Here it wasn't steel but iron, and later the roar of steel mills that shaped the city's destiny. The discovery of iron ore in the nearby hills transformed Youngstown into a hive of activity. Blast furnaces, belching flames and smoke punctuated the skyline, their glow illuminating the night sky like a modern-day forge. Immigrants seeking a better life poured into the city, their languages and traditions adding to the rich tapestry of Youngstown's cultural fabric. The clang of machinery and the rhythmic hiss of steam became the soundtrack to a city on the rise. For generations, Youngstown thrived, providing not just jobs, but a sense of community, a shared purpose. The steel mills were more than just workplaces. They were the beating heart of the city. Their fate intertwined with the lives of its people. But the seeds of Youngstown's decline were sown in the very industries that had fueled its rise. As the demand for steel waned and foreign competition increased, the city's industrial heart began to falter. The once mighty mills began to fall silent, their furnaces extinguished, their machinery stilled. The lifeblood of Youngstown, the molten steel that had flowed like a mighty river, slowed to a trickle, and then finally ceased. The impact on the city was devastating. Thousands of jobs were lost, families were uprooted, and the once vibrant streets of Youngstown were left reeling from the blow. The American dream, which had seemed so attainable within the city's grasp, began to slip away. Today, Youngstown stands at a crossroads, its industrial past a fading memory. Yet amidst the ruins, a spirit of resilience persists, a determination to forge a new identity from the ashes of its industrial past. Across the Delaware River from Philadelphia lies Camden, New Jersey. Once teeming with industry, Camden's decline hit hard. Jobs vanished, leaving empty factories and abandoned homes. Despite efforts, Camden remains a stark reminder of industrial decline. Community initiatives offer hope for Camden's future. Even within the desolate landscape of abandoned buildings and vacant lots, the human spirit persists in Camden. Community gardens flourish amidst the decay, bringing splashes of colour and life to forgotten corners. These gardens represent more than just a source of fresh produce. They are symbols of hope, resilience, and a determination to reclaim what has been lost. Local organisations have sprung up, working tirelessly to address the city's challenges. Their efforts are a testament to the enduring spirit of the human heart. The road to recovery is long and arduous, but the people of Camden are not easily deterred. They understand that true transformation comes from within. Their unwavering spirit serves as an inspiration, reminding us that even in the darkest of times, the seeds of hope can take root and flourish. Camden's story is far from over. It is a story of loss and hardship, but also of resilience, community, and the enduring power of the human spirit. There is always hope for a brighter future. Nestled amidst the rolling hills of Pennsylvania lies Centralia, a town forever marked by an extraordinary and tragic fate. What was once a vibrant mining community has become a near ghost town, its streets eerily silent and its homes abandoned. The culprit behind Centralia's demise lies hidden beneath the surface, an unquenchable fire, burning relentlessly for over half a century. In 1962, a seemingly innocuous fire ignited in the town's underground coal mine. Little did the residents know that this seemingly ordinary event would set in motion a chain of events that would forever alter the fate of their town. As the fire spread through the labyrinthine network of underground coal seams, it became an unstoppable inferno, defying all attempts at extinguishment. The air in Centralia grew thick with noxious fumes. The ground warmed unnaturally, and sinkholes began to appear, swallowing up parts of the town. Faced with the relentless advance of the underground fire and the growing threat to their safety, the residents of Centralia were left with no choice but to evacuate their homes and abandon their town to the relentless flames below. Today, Centralia stands as a stark reminder of the power of nature and the fragility of human existence. Its empty streets, cracked asphalt, and the ever-present smell of sulfur serve as a haunting testament to the devastating consequences of an inferno that continues to burn unabated deep beneath the surface. Despite the exodus of its residents, Centralia retains an eerie allure, drawing curious visitors eager to witness the remnants of a town consumed by fire. The remnants of homes and businesses stand as silent sentinels, their paint peeling and windows boarded, frozen in time. Cracks snake across the pavement, releasing plumes of sulphurous smoke, a constant reminder of the inferno raging below. One of the few remaining structures in Centralia is the town's graffiti-covered church, standing defiantly atop a hill overlooking the abandoned landscape. It serves as a poignant symbol of resilience and faith, a testament to the enduring spirit of a community forever scarred by tragedy. As nature slowly reclaims the town, vegetation pushes through cracks in the pavement and trees take root in the foundations of abandoned buildings. The once familiar sounds of human life have been replaced by the chirping of birds and the rustling of leaves, a haunting symphony that echoes through the deserted streets. The story of Centralia serves as a cautionary tale about the delicate balance between humanity and nature. It reminds us that even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges, the human spirit endures, seeking solace in faith, resilience, and the enduring power of community even as the flames continue to burn below. Our journey takes us now to the heart of the American Midwest, to the city of Detroit, Michigan. Once a shining beacon of industrial might, Detroit's story is one of both triumph and tragedy, a testament to the ever-changing landscape of American industry and the profound impact of globalization. So, in the early 20th century, Detroit rose to prominence as the epicenter of the American automobile industry. Fueled by innovation and mass production, the city attracted workers from across the nation, eager to share in the prosperity of the Motor City. Grand avenues lined with stately homes and bustling factories stood as symbols of Detroit's industrial dominance. However, as the decades passed, the once unstoppable engine of Detroit's economy began to sputter. The decline of American manufacturing, coupled with the rise of foreign competition, dealt a devastating blow to the city's auto industry, leading to factory closures, massive job losses, and a shrinking population. As jobs disappeared and families were forced to leave in search of new opportunities, many of Detroit's neighborhoods fell into disrepair. Grand homes were abandoned, businesses shuttered their doors, and once vibrant streets became eerily quiet, leaving behind a landscape dotted with vacant lots and crumbling buildings. Despite the immense challenges it has faced, Detroit refuses to be defined solely by its past. Amidst the abandoned factories and vacant lots, a spirit of resilience and reinvention is taking root. A new generation of entrepreneurs, artists, and community activists are breathing new life into the city, transforming derelict spaces into hubs of creativity and innovation. Urban farms are reclaiming vacant lots, providing fresh produce and fostering a sense of community. Artists are transforming abandoned buildings into vibrant murals, adding splashes of color and life to the urban landscape. Tech startups are finding fertile ground in Detroit's affordability and entrepreneurial spirit. Detroit's story is a complex one, marked by both immense challenges and inspiring resilience. It is a city grappling with the legacy of its industrial past while forging a new path forward, embracing innovation, creativity, and the power of community. As we witness the ongoing transformation of Detroit, we are reminded that even in the face of adversity, cities possess a remarkable capacity for renewal and reinvention. The story of Detroit is far from over. It is a story of hope, resilience, and the enduring spirit of a city determined to write a new chapter in its history. Cairo, Illinois, a city at the confluence of the Mississippi and Ohio rivers. Once a bustling hub of trade, its strategic location promised prosperity. Steamboats made Cairo a vital link in the nation's economy. The streets buzzed with merchants and workers. The air hummed with the energy of a city on the rise. But Cairo's story is not one of uninterrupted progress. The river's confluence made it vulnerable to flooding. Floods left their mark on the city and its spirit. Over time, these floods would leave their mark. Cairo also grappled with racial prejudice and inequality. These tensions left lasting scars on the city. Cairo's decline is a tale of economic hardship, social unrest, and nature's power. Today, Cairo stands as a shadow of its former self. The once bustling port is now silent, the warehouses empty, their windows like vacant eyes staring out at the slow-moving river. The echoes of steamboat whistles and the shouts of stevedores have long since faded, replaced by an unsettling quiet. Walking through the deserted streets, one can't help but feel the weight of history, the palpable sense of what once was. Crumbling buildings, their facades bearing the marks of time and neglect, stand as silent witnesses to the city's bygone era. Each brick, each broken window pane whispers a story of dreams unfulfilled and promises broken. Yet amidst the decay there are glimmers of hope, faint but persistent. The spirit of Cairo, though tested by adversity, is not entirely extinguished. A handful of residents remain, clinging to the memories of a more vibrant past and determined to preserve what's left of their beloved city. They are the custodians of Cairo's legacy, tending to its history and striving to breathe new life into this forgotten corner of America. Their efforts, though seemingly insignificant against the backdrop of such widespread decline, serve as a poignant reminder that, even in the face of overwhelming odds, the human spirit can endure. Pripiat, Louisiana, echoes the decline of larger industrial cities across the US. Built on modest means, its lifeblood was industry. Factories provided livelihoods for generations. Economic change left Pripiat adrift. Factories became liabilities, unable to compete. The lifeblood of Pripiat drained away. The exodus was a slow, agonizing decline. Today, Pripiat stands as a stark reminder of the human cost of economic transition. The factories, once teeming with activity, are now silent, their metal skeletons picked clean. The rhythmic clatter of machinery has been replaced by an eerie stillness. The houses stand empty, their paint peeling and their yards overgrown. The swing sets stand motionless, rusting gently in the sun. Yet, even in its abandonment, Pripiat retains a certain dignity. The resilience of the human spirit is etched into the very fabric of the town. The story of Pripiat is ultimately a story of survival. Though the streets may be empty, the memories linger, whispering tales of a time when Pripiat was a place of life. Perhaps someday the seeds of renewal will take root in Pripiat's fertile soil. Packard. The very name evokes images of sleek automobiles, chrome-gleaming engines roaring with power and promise. This was not just a car, it was an American icon, a symbol of aspiration, a testament to the nation's industrial might. And at the heart of this legacy lay Packard, Michigan, a town intrinsically linked to the fortunes of its namesake. The Packard Motor Car Company was more than just an employer. It was the lifeblood of the town. Generations of families found steady work within its sprawling factories, their lives intertwined with the rhythm of the production line, the satisfaction of crafting machines that embodied the American dream. Packard, Michigan, thrived during the golden age of the American automobile. New houses sprung up, schools and parks were built, and a palpable sense of optimism permeated the air. The future seemed as bright and limitless as the chrome on a freshly minted Packard automobile. But as with all industries, change was inevitable. The tastes of consumers shifted, competition intensified, and the once mighty Packard Motor Car Company began to falter. The economic tremors that shook the auto industry reverberated through Packard, Michigan, leaving a trail of uncertainty and fear in their wake. The decline of the Packard Motor Car Company cast a long shadow over Packard, Michigan. The factory, once a symbol of pride and prosperity, fell silent, its vast halls echoing with the ghosts of a bygone era. Today, Packard, Michigan stands as a poignant reminder of the cyclical nature of industrial progress. The factory, its windows shattered, its walls crumbling, serves as a monument to a bygone era. Here, in the rugged heart of Utah, lies Bingham Canyon. It might appear as nothing more than a colossal scar on the Earth's surface, but this vast chasm tells a story of human ambition and the relentless pursuit of resources. For over a century, this was no ordinary canyon, but the site of one of the world's largest open-pit copper mines. At its peak, Bingham Canyon was a hive of activity, a monument to industry where colossal machines clawed at the earth, unearthing a fortune in copper ore. The town that grew alongside the mine, also named Bingham Canyon, thrived as generations of miners dedicated their lives to extracting the precious metal from the Earth's embrace. But the lifeblood of Bingham Canyon, the copper mine, also proved to be its undoing. As the ore dwindled and the mine reached depths that made extraction increasingly challenging, the writing was on the wall for this once booming town. In the end, the mountain that had sustained Bingham Canyon for so long proved too great a challenge. The mine closed its doors and the town, once a bustling testament to human endeavor, fell silent. Today, Bingham Canyon stands as a stark reminder of the transient nature of human settlements. The once familiar sounds of industry have been replaced by an unsettling quiet, broken only by the whisper of the wind. The houses, once homes to families, stand empty, their windows like vacant eyes staring out at the silent landscape. The echoes of children's laughter are just distant memories now, lost to the relentless march of time. Yet, even in its eerie silence, Bingham Canyon holds a certain beauty. It stands as a testament to the enduring power of nature, slowly reclaiming the land. The very earth seems to breathe a sigh of relief, healing the scars left by human endeavors. Bingham Canyon serves as a poignant reminder of the delicate balance between progress and preservation. The story of this empty city urges us to consider the lasting impact we leave on the environment. Our journey through America's empty cities takes us next to the sun-baked Sierra Nevada mountains of California to a place frozen in time, Bodie. This ghost town, preserved in a state of arrested decay, offers a glimpse into a bygone era, a time when the allure of gold drew fortune seekers from far and wide. In the late 1800s, Bodie was a bustling boomtown, its streets teeming with miners, merchants and adventurers, all chasing the dream of striking it rich. Saloons overflowed with boisterous patrons, while gambling dens and dance halls operated day and night, fueled by the relentless energy of a town running on gold fever. But Bodie's prosperity, like the gold that sustained it, was destined to be fleeting. As the veins of ore ran dry and the easy riches dwindled, the town's fortunes waned. The tide of humanity that had swept into Bodie with such fervor gradually receded, leaving behind a shell of its former glory. Today, Bodie stands as a haunting reminder of the ephemeral nature of fortune. The once bustling streets are eerily silent, the echo of footsteps the only sound in a town where the clang of pickaxes and the boisterous laughter of miners have long since faded. Walking through Bodie's deserted streets is like stepping back in time. The buildings, many frozen in a state of picturesque decay, stand as silent sentinels guarding the secrets of the town's colourful past. The wind whistles through broken window panes, seeming to whisper tales of fortunes won and lost. Inside the abandoned homes, personal belongings lie scattered, a child's doll resting on a dusty floor, a half-finished meal on a table set for a family long gone. These poignant remnants of everyday life offer a glimpse into the lives of the people who called Bodie home, reminding us that this ghost town was once a vibrant community. Despite its desolate beauty, Bodie is not entirely devoid of life. The resilient desert vegetation pushes through cracks in the pavement, a testament to nature's enduring ability to reclaim even the most unlikely of landscapes. Lizards bask in the sun on weathered wooden sidewalks, and the occasional bird call breaks the silence, reminding us that even in this ghost town, life finds a way. Bodie, California, serves as a poignant reminder of the cyclical nature of prosperity and decline, and the enduring power of time and nature to reshape even the most ambitious human endeavors. From the rusting factories of the Rust Belt to the abandoned mining towns of the West, our journey through America's empty cities reveals complex narratives, each telling a story of economic shifts and adaptation. While bustling cities like New York teem with life, vast stretches of the heartland remain sparsely populated. The reasons are as diverse as the landscapes. Nature reclaims these spaces, offering hope for renewal. These empty cities prompt reflection on our legacy. Please like, subscribe, and share this video.